The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
Wrestlingus show. Here we back, boy. Wrestlingus show. Fuck those we ignore. Wrestlingus show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus show. On the air every week.
It's the Lingus Mafia podcast, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the Wrestlingus show from the Lingus Mafia. That's how it works. We're always the Lingus Mafia. That's the mothership. And then the little side piece is, thank you, the Wrestlingus show, Faust. Oh, boy, we had some technical difficulties trying to get on the air, so we weren't sure if we were recording this and that, but on the Godfather Plus tier, everything is on that. For 18 minutes, we rambled on with a lot of nonsense. You can go to patreon.com/LingusMafia if you want to join those tiers and get in on the prizes that we're going to be giving away when we spin the wheel later this month. If you are on either the Boss Plus tier or the Godfather Plus tier, and not just the Wrestlingus tier, you will be in the drawing whether you have won or not. You were back into it, and there is a signed 8x10 of The Rock. There is a signed 8x10 of Stone Cold Steve Austin. You could get signed Hitman trunks and a WWF turnbuckle. You will be entered, and we will spin a wheel, and you will be a winner. A winner is you, Faust. I'm Cav Manning.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's Fausty Walnuts. We're here to give you everything that has happened on SmackDown and Raw. And Faust, goddamn, do we have some good... We got a lot of shit to be talking about here, and we're going to roll through it. Are you ready for this, Faust?
I'm ready. Let's go.
SmackDown, big show, feel like a big fight. It's hot, Faust. It's hot to the touch. Everybody's fucking good crowd. I started thinking, is it piped in crowd? I started looking at people. I started thinking it's piped in because I go, what is this loud crowd?
I'll say this. It wasn't the same crowd as Monday because Monday was fucking dead at points.
Bray talks in the ring. He apologizes. Hey, man, I'm sorry, man. Last week I killed the cameraman, bro.
I don't think of myself as a good man, but I'm trying hard, man. I have no regrets, man.
I laugh with these. He wears the boots that fucking Griff Tannen wore when he was fucking on those the Pitbull fucking hovercraft. Those big clunky fucking steel toes. And he goes, I'm sorry, man, for killing the cameraman. And then LA Knight comes out. Let me talk to you, Faust. This is my guy, goddammit. I like him. He says, I know you're still responsible for this bullshit. You have someone in a fucking outfit come out here. Don't give me shit.
Pay one of your goons. He said, did you hear what he said?
No.
Because he says, you pay one of your goons in a Captain Howdy outfit.
You know, I fucking, God, I swear I fucking heard
Captain
it.
Howdy.
He listens to the show, Faust. He listens to the show. I'm not the only one that knows about this damn Captain Howdy. I'm telling you, it's easier than Uncle Howdy. Captain Howdy. And that's how I always write it. Capt Howdy.
Let Captain Howdy take all the heat from you.
Fucking fantastic. That's great. And he says, let's have this shit at the Rumble. I don't mean you. We go at it. You know, you're responsible for this. I want you at the Rumble. Bray says, I've had it with this. I need to remind you who the fuck I am. Which is nice. You go, you think I'm some fucking slob. Fuck you. You're going to find out. Captain Howdy now shows up, Faust. He walked to the ring like this. Like he had a fucking suit. He lounged to the ring, wiping off his mouth from Liv Morgan. He on his way.
I'm like, was this the same guy? He actually looked a little bit taller this week.
I think it's a completely different guy. The other guy looked like a jobber fatso fucking guy who just stood there, right? With a pillow in his belly. Yeah.
So I'm like, at least this guy was the same height as Bray.
Yeah.
The other guy looked fucking short.
And he comes in the ring. I couldn't believe, because some people get good pictures of it, like it's a Kane mask. You know, it's strapped on mask. Because I was wondering if when he does, he gets in the ring next to, between both of them, then he sides with Bray, but then Sister Abigail's him. And LA Knight go, excuse me, and he fucking leaves Bray laying there. And so you see him, and I'm like, oh shit, his mask gonna fall off like like fucking Uncle Fred.
Fucking shock mask.
There you go. I was totally waiting for that mask to comply. Oh shit. Is that Uncle Fred? Oh shit. That was Cody too, wasn't it?
Yep.
So he gives him this, and I couldn't believe some people get some pictures, right? So you're trying to now figure it out, right? I couldn't believe someone goes, "Do you think that this is a way that Vince is back? It's Vince?" I go, "You fucking ass." I go, "He'd fucking die if he fell down at this." With this beard and everything, Vince is doing it. That'd be great. He's like, "Fuck you." That'd be great, though. All right. Now afterwards, we get Sammy in the back to go see Roman, but Paul stops him and says, "You know, it's not that good of an idea when you guys are out there and people are chanting for you when you're with him." And he says, "Okay, now you can go talk to him now. Enough of the delay tactics." And I say, I don't like this. I know. What are they delaying for? What are they going to whip him in there? Fuck this.
Yeah, Sammy's like, "Oh, did Roman say something?" You know,
he's not really mad at that, is he? Yeah, fucking
like, you know, the
Richard Lewis of wrestling, Faust.
Yeah, and then he says, "Life on the island of relevancy is about being 3 steps ahead," and then he lets him in. So it's like,
yeah,
like,
we're waiting.
Turn on Sammy before Sammy can turn on them.
Yeah, it's getting there.
So we know Paul's sketchy of Sammy is basically what we're getting at here.
Solo versus Sheamus. Cole, my fucking condolences to a guy who made an impact on. I was like, oh, look at that. He made it to Don West, a guy who made an impact. I said, okay, here we go. I enjoy Solo, Faust. I don't know about you. It's grown on me quite a fucking bit. Very Umaga vibe.
NXT, I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he's not big, but he's not fat.
He's very middle of that. Yeah.
Mid.
Normal.
But he's getting better. Like the shit he can do.
The Umaga vibes, but smaller. You know, because they latching onto this Umaga for sure. Factions all ringside, and everyone gets distracted during this match about every other factions. Then this, Samoa and Spike, and we get a win here.
Sheamus clean.
Yeah, due to distraction, clean. After the match, they beat up Sheamus, and they throw that shit faction right out, the Brutes. Goodbye, and they beat the shit out of Sheamus, and then Drew come out to save. Barrett goes, "This place has come unglued." I go, "You fucking lie too." Fucking no one cared.
Drew's music made the save because it's not like he came running out.
They could have killed Sheamus by the time he got there.
Walked kind of fast to the ring.
I thought he was going to do a rehab entrance or whatever the fuck her name.
I thought he was going to bring his sword
and stomp the ground.
Like
my favorite is he had to plant it in the fucking ground to explode, and then he had to take it out because he had to bring it to the ring. They should have had it on the stage in a fucking fake stone. And Excalibur. Fucking assholes. Gonzalez versus Ronda. Faust. Ronda's hair is going to fall out from this tight braids, by the way. I thought when she came to the ring, because I'm sitting with Dutch,
maybe she just wants to give herself like a mini facelift.
Man.
Face back.
Peel it back. I started thinking she shaved the sides of her head. It was so fucking pulled back. I was like, did she shave their fucking head? It was so tight. New outfit by Gonzalez. I expect new champion. Well, kind of right.
Can we talk about a spot real quick before we get to the end?
I wonder if it's what the fuck I just wrote next about a spot, but go ahead.
So Raquel does I call it the Vader bomb elbow drop, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Right. And Ronda's arm is under the rope, and the ref
that's coming
points at the arm. So
you know what?
Ronda has to pretend that she's reaching over to get it from under. And so then they count 2, and then Shayna puts her foot on the rope. It's for the save. Oh, foot's on the rope. Meanwhile,
so
like I said, Ronda could have just grabbed it.
What I thought first of all is, her arm is under it, and the ref can't count. So she has to go, "Oh, I'm dead," but now my arm just moved out of the way, right?
Yeah.
And then Shayna has to run to the other side to be able to get her fucking foot on there. Yes, it was goofy. The only thing I have before that, I go, this spinning slam is nonsense. You spin that does nothing. She like spinning and has to go then just fall to the ground. I go, okay. A standing armbar on top of fucking Gonzalez, like on her fucking sitting on her shoulders, does an armbar on the ropes. And then Gonzalez just falls off the top rope with her and ends up, she taps. I said, this is pay-per-view quality if it's not commercial.
Yeah, it was a good finish. It was different.
I liked it. And they had me by the seat, thinking, oh, they're going to fucking, win this. Now Charlotte shows up with better music.
Yeah, apparently, like everybody, like from that era, had to get new music. Like that's why they changed. Like who else did they change? Gargano's. Basically, from what I had heard, it was all those songs that were done by the CFOs or CFO dollar signs or whatever.
Yeah.
They're redoing all those fucking
Why? Because they don't want them to get any royalties? They're pissed off
I
at them?
guess so. I think that's one of the reasons they left.
Huh.
So like, oh, well, if we don't use your songs anymore, then.
Is that one of fucking Bray's the remix Bray had?
Oh.
Because I love that damn song. I mean, it was, catching flies, but on fucking, drugs.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
I can't believe Charlotte's been gone since May.
I go, she's been gone as long as I've been married, Faust. When she fucking left is when I got married. I was like, holy, I'm like, why? What the fuck is she wasn't even doing anything, right? She was just off.
Yeah.
I don't think anything was going on.
I don't think she was really hurt.
No.
She had a minor injury, but.
And wasn't getting retitted, changing the oil, none of that. So Rhonda comes out, and it's like Rhonda doesn't she thinks it's real. And so she doesn't let anyone get on her like with what they're going to say or, okay, your turn, my turn.
And then
she wants to jump on. Yeah, she does. What is she? Oh, she
goes,
let me guess, at SummerSlam.
You want a match at SummerSlam. I mean, Royal Rumble. That's sooner.
That's closer. At least she knows how to kind of ad-lib and go, you know what? Royal Rumble sooner, so we go that. I'm like, okay, that's better. Let me guess. Before she even it's like, just fuck you. Let me guess. You want a match? Fuck it. Charlotte goes, no, I want a title match tonight. And I said, I guess it don't need to be made official. Nothing. She agreed to it. That's the end of it.
Rhonda says, okay, I'm feeling spicy.
And come on. Rhonda was in a fucking 30-minute match. And now she's going again. I go.
And Shayna's yelling at her, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah. Oh, her ego got a hold of her, which I guess that could be the story. You get that thing going on. Charlotte goes for a spear and gets put into an armbar, which is pretty fucking good.
That's pretty good.
And then gets rolled up. Ronda rolled up for a pin, new champ. And I go, walk in and get the fucking. I'm like, my fucking God, because that is all she fucking. It's all she do.
It's cool. She's back. We need somebody.
Like I told you though. I was like,
after a while,
you miss her until she's there. Then you go,
she's the champ. Now I'm really like, fuck. It's like we didn't miss a beat. Like she wasn't gone. It's just like, right back to the belt.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking shit. I know Suit was texting me, and I'm trying to look at the clock going, what would, because he goes, oh, I'm dying for you to see this. And I'm looking at the clock, and things weren't lining up. And I think he was trying to be like, oh, look at the botch about the arm under the ropes, because that's the kind of the time it was. And I'm like, I know Suit tries to he wants to counter me going, AEW is a fucking mess. So he got to find stuff. Stuff. But I ain't the one, Suit, because I will say if something is retarded. But an arm under the ropes compared to what the fuck we see in AEW, I don't want to hear about it, especially when Red Velvet stops fucking Jade. And now they're not broken up. They're tag teaming next week. So that's not a problem? Fuck. And that'll be the show next 2 days from now, folks. Yeah. Okay, Bloodline in the locker room. Sammy asking Roman if he was bothered by that chant of the Sammy thing. They bring this up again. I don't feel good, Faust. I don't feel good about this.
You see Paul in the background, too. He's like...
Everyone, oh. All right. Let me...
Even Jimmy's like, oh, no, don't ask him.
I fucking laugh now because we get talk about Dominic. And this is, of course, they show the Christmas thing about he gets arrested thing. But the funny, we'll get to that on Raw Fest. It's because it's maybe the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And what's coming is going to be the greatest thing in the world. If they do this right, Faust, fucking push that fucker is what we're going to be saying. But the funny thing is that Cole goes, let me talk about, I thought LA Knight was out there. Let me talk to you about that punk Dominic and his witch girlfriend.
His witch.
He's all upset. I'm like, come And that witch he's fucking with, that Jezebel. Now, Faust, this is brilliant. Top dollar in the back with Adonis. I can't fucking... I need to write Triple H and say, you gotta say cup of coffee. You gotta mention that he had a cup of coffee. He'll go crazy. As you well know, ladies and gentlemen, he wrote back to Billy yelling at him, telling him how disrespectful he was for saying cup of coffee.
If you say cup of coffee one more time,
I block you. He goes, don't, you're my favorite wrestler. You're my favorite.
We have something in common. I had a cup of coffee on reality TV.
That's so great. And he goes, maybe one day we can meet and have a cup of coffee. So top dollar Adonis, Faust. Ashante the Adonis.
And New Day's playing like reverse limbo, basically.
They're doing limbo. They keep on, and I was wondering what the fuck were they doing at first. And they have a broom, and they keep lowering. They go, can you jump over this? Can you? So now it's a ball bust, and he sit there. And the funny thing is, you go, okay, this is all written for him to have his balls busted. However, you know, inside he's steam.
Oh, big time.
He gotta be going crazy. He ball bust. He goes crazy about this, and now
somebody calls him and said, I think it was one of the New Day. They go, they don't call you top rope dollar.
Oh,
and then even Massey and Mansois got some jokes in about,
which is very odd to me. I go,
I know,
what?
Very odd.
Why are they there now?
Madcap Moss is back because he's making jokes.
Oh God! And then they even were like, look who's back! It's fucking Madcap.
I was waiting for him to slap his knee, but he didn't.
Oh my God!
And then Ricochet walks in and he's like, I hope you realize it ain't as easy as I make it look. And now old Francis is all pissed off.
So what's his name on Twitter? Francis something?
Is it just AJ Francis?
It might be AJ Francis. Let's see. Because I saw that he did something. Okay. AJ Francis. Oh, there he is. Top dollar. AJ Francis. Okay.
Dollar.
All right, because what does he have on here? Okay.
We're not blocked yet.
No, this is on mine, so maybe not. I don't know. All right, so here's the thing. Let's get to this first, and then I'll fucking tell it to you.
All right.
On here, so like we said, Maximum Male Models, Ricochet, everybody, they bust balls. And the funny thing is, everyone busted his fucking balls. Ricochet only said, now he'll see it's not as easy as I make it look.
Right.
And he's pissed at him?
Yeah, and then he shoves him.
He shoves him, and he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, you think I'm a fucking joke? Which, I like this, because you need him to be a pissy bad guy. Like, because if he was in your face, he'd be a scary motherfucker because he's 7 feet far, whatever, you know. You think I'm a fucking joke. No, sir, I'm sorry. You'd be like,
apologize.
You know, I did think you were joking until you bowed up on me. Now I'm scared. So apparently.
And then even Cole got a joke in because he's like, well, somebody should be embarrassed. And then Barrett tried to get in a joke. He goes, you know, I read on social media that they're changing their name to Hit Rope.
Oh, yes.
Cole's like, nobody said that.
So here's the thing. I'm looking, Twitter just happens to come around. And it happens to be a top dollar tweet. He did a diss track on fucking Ricochet. And tweeted this out. I didn't hear it. I saw words on the screen. I'm going to play it for the first time on the show.
Oh.
We're going to hear this fucking horrible fucking thing. Let's see.
A little bit. You look like me as a little kid.
All right, here we go. It's the Ricochet diss.
I'm the one and only Top Dollar, a bulldozer from rock bottom. And the only ricochet I ever ducked is when the homie from the block shot him. You about to fall and it's not autumn. We might look alike a little bit. You look like me as a little kid. And yeah, you can fly better, but you can't get fly better. Top dollar making top cheddar. Yeah. Even your favorites not better. Not quite quiet, but I'm quite clever. Duck the wreck, homie, I've never. Now we get to see who fight better. Yeah. For a rumble spot, my pleasure. It's top dollar, the top shotter. And it's funny that your name's Ricochet, cause this the first shot you finna take, alright, Trevor? My name is my name. Top dollar.
What? That was fucking horrific.
He used his real name. Look at.
What?
Called Ricochet Trevor.
That was fucking bad. The thing is, it was like
Max Caster, you are not.
Like, you know, he didn't even get into let me mix this so I sound like with the music.
Yeah, it sounded like shit.
It was bad. It was fucking wow. The music just didn't go with the fucking rhyme at all.
And even the flow wasn't that
No. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Well then, all right.
Even John Cena's like, come on, bro.
Well, Cena's fucking great. I mean, Jesus Christ. All right. Bray and LA Knight in a pitch black Mountain Dew, Faust. A pitch black.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
They had to make a point of saying
How
that.
about
I said, well, that'll be good for us to watch. We have a match in the dark. None of us can see it.
I'll drink a Mountain Dew.
A diet Mountain Dew for us, Faust.
Yes,
We're on the wagon. Imperium in the ring saying Gunther is the most dominant champ ever, and they play a promo package of him beating all 4 people. He's had 4 matches. Strowman shows up demanding a match and then beats them all up. The tables turn, and then they beat him up. Ricochet shows up. Now he's Ricochet's best friend.
Yeah.
Shows up, and oh my God. So Gunther gets out of the ring, and they do the whole I'm chasing you with a chair, and they swing and miss. However, did you realize this? Did you even know? Wow, you didn't notice it.
I'm looking at my notes.
Ricochet goes to do the fucking, as Gunther gets out of the ring, he swing the chair to hit the fucking, bottom. He fucking clips fucking Gunther in the head.
Oh.
Gunther drops like someone shot him outside, and the fucking officials run to him because he's fucked up. Did you see this?
I didn't even notice that.
Dude, you got to go back.
I gotta go back, yeah.
It clips, and he goes like this. He's like, oh! And he fucking goes against the side of the wall, and he's holding his head because it's the fucking edge of the chair that takes the top of his head.
That's payback from last week when Ricochet got busted open on the top of his
There
head.
you fucking go. And so I go, oh, Ricochet hurt another person. Maybe they make him world champion now. Remember, he got pushed to the moon. He got hurt someone.
Maybe I didn't notice it because I was busy writing down. Ricochet is wearing different clothes than he did 10 minutes ago when he was in the locker room.
Well, that's why it's the locker room files. You changed it. What's wrong with you?
He's still wearing street clothes.
Cena and Owens versus Roman and Sammy. Faust.
Oh, question before we get to the match.
Mm-hmm.
Whose entrance is longer? I counted
Taker or
from
Cena?
when the Bloodline music starts till the commercial break, or from when Bray Wyatt's music starts until it shuts off. Whose is longer?
Bray.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but it wasn't.
Really?
What's funny is because
How's this
Bray's
possible?
Bray's music is a full minute before he even comes
Shows
out of that
out.
fucking door.
I thought it was longer than that. That's what it seems like.
It was 3 minutes and 10 seconds. The Bloodline was 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Wow.
From the start of their music to the.
I enjoy a
break.
Bloodline music, though. But I do enjoy a Bray music now, too.
Yeah.
All right, Faust, there's a lot of fuckery in this match. Hope you're ready for it. I enjoy the Tron with all the old Cena logos. That's nice. I like that. It's like all the Manias. Well, Cena with the Friar Tuck.
Yeah.
I go, why do you spray paint that shit, man? We always knew when he had crew cut that piece was going.
Yeah.
We always saw it, and you go, that's why he shave it upward a little bit more. You try to get rid of that,
we did
right?
notice it, when he first grew his hair out long. We're like,
something's going on.
See it there.
I think he spray painted a little bit.
Now it's more apparent.
He's going to get, who is that? Tommy Dreamer. Get DDT'd on the mat and leave us Mark.
Tommy Dreamer and Zack Ryder known for using the, I think it's called Topics.
Oh, is that the powder? The shake? Oh, God. Okay. 852 days Roman has been champion. I like every time they kind of mention those things, I write it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to do for the Raws when they would say, we're on show number, and because you never hear it. You go, oh, so I write it down.
Right.
This is many. Cena's very old school wrestling, Faust. Like before his time, old school wrestler.
Oh, it was a little
Because
cringy.
it's the, come on, everyone.
Yes,
Let's
when he's
go.
he's trying to get the tag, and I'm like, you act like you haven't wrestled in 20 years or something.
It's like he hadn't wrestled in a year. But jumping up and down on the apron,
Yes,
very good
80s,
guy.
very 80s good guy.
Come on, he's doing very Hogan-esque to the crowd.
Mhm.
Come on, baby. Come on, everyone. You know, you go,
Yeah.
woo,
It
let's
was-
go.
It was cringe.
I'm like, he holds the
Come
rope
on.
and he tell the crowd, let's go.
Yeah.
You go, shit. Get out of here, you. I go like this. I'm in the crowd, Faust. I start shaking my birth certificate around. I go, how old do you think I with this stupid shit? Fucking doing. We fucking barely get a match before commercial. And
Yeah.
fucking, why can't they have done no commercial break, Faust?
Right.
Here you go. You talk about entrances, Faust. I wrote this down. This is crazy that we both thought about this. The entrances were 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes before the match starts. The match now has 10 minutes.
Oh man.
When it started, it was 30 minutes. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We were at the
Yeah.
bottom of the hour.
Gotcha.
By the time the match starts, there's 10 minutes. You fucking pigs. Fuck. They should have said, we'll have the tape machines rolling. If this goes past, we've gotten word from Turner. We're going to keep on going. So there's been one tag. There's 10 minutes. One tag.
Jesus.
Cena is pulled off the apron and beaten by Roman, and then Sammy goes out there. They lay him out on the floor. And I start thinking, oh, is this movie contract shit? He can't get in the fucking ring. It's the first thing I thought.
Oh.
Maybe we're never getting him in the fucking ring, and boy, are people going to be pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Because then I start going, but still, wouldn't you be in trouble if you just did what you just did even? Even anything, you know? Oh, you're at ringside getting pulled down. What's the difference? December 2019 was the last time Roman was pinned. Who did it? I don't have the answer.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I'm like,
19?
they said this. They didn't say who, so I start thinking it's someone not there. Is it Brock, probably?
That'd be my first guess.
Yeah. Oh, my God, Faust, how loud can Cena be calling spots? Wow.
I didn't even notice.
Stop it.
I didn't. Which part?
Oh, I wish I had my TV connect. Faust, he screamed. I tweeted it, and I said, hey, could you be any louder, people in the top ring? I couldn't. I rewound it. He screams so loud that I don't think it's something he's not supposed to be saying until I rewind it. He yells. Now, and the ref is screaming. The ref, I've heard every word the ref has said at the end, which is very interesting because after this, I want you to go back.
It's not like Hogan asking for the Tizyme.
No, thank God. Thank God he said that at least. He yells, stop. So I'm thinking this is normal shit, right? The referee now is screaming stop because it's Roman and Owens in the ring crawling to the corners. Stop. Okay, slowly, says the ref. Okay, tag. It's fucking startling when you see this. You have to fucking watch this. Now they tag, and the referee is screaming 145, 130, 120, 1 minute. Kevin's eyeball falls out during this fucking exchange.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the win.
Shiner.
There's the win. Wow, Faust.
Oh.
What happened?
Was it Clash of Champions 2019?
It was December. What was December then?
Well, oh no. This is November 2019. King Corbin pinned him.
Holy shit. What the fuck? You imagine they should fucking use that because they give him some pub.
This is the last 5 WWE superstars to pin Roman Reigns. So the most recent, according to this site, is Corbin. Before that, at King Clash of Champions, was Eric Rowan.
Wow.
It wasn't a clean, but it was a massive upset and another milestone.
Maybe that's why they haven't said a word about it.
Yeah, because it was interference by Luke Harper.
Wow.
Before that was Shane McMahon.
Wow.
At Super Showdown 2019. He got the help with Drew McIntyre helped him. Before that was Bobby Lashley.
Jesus.
I don't see. Oh, this was Extreme Rules 2018. And get this, the person before that.
Uh-oh.
So Roman Reigns teamed with Bobby Lashley and Dash Wilder pinned Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
That's fucking wild. All right. Let's get into Raw, shall we?
Let's shout.
If you want to hear these whole shows, I mean, come on. You tell me that wasn't fucking great. Wait until we get to fucking Raw. Go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. It's the start of the month. It's when you want to get in. You'll be in for the drawing at the end of this month. You're all set. So head on over there. Even if you don't get to the higher tiers, at least you'll get to listen to these shows and be in on them. That's only $5, but to be on those higher tiers to get this merchandise, you know how that goes. But yeah, head on over. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. Go to all of our social media, TikTok, of course, and Twitter, IG of Genie. Everything's at Lingus Mafia. We'll see you over there, kids.
You fucking mark!
All right, Faust. Raw doesn't even let the opening happen before the NWO are wrecking everything. This is Cav Manning from the Lingus Mafia podcast and host of the Wrestlingus Show. Why would you listen to the same old run-of-the-mill wrestling review show? Instead, listen to the Wrestlingus Show. We bust balls and say what you're thinking. Black shows up and spooges in Julia's face. I don't know why she's freaked out. You know this is old hat.
And that was a light one compared to what she's probably used.
Yeah. We dove deep into Aaliyah's debut. She pukes all over her tits.
Like she spit up a bowl of soup or something. Tomato soup.
What should Dewdrop's flying crossbody be called? Beware of the hog splash. Go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia and sign up for as little as $5. To find out where to listen to some of these shows for free, go to Twitter at Lingus Mafia. Finally, another ref comes down, this and that, and finally Austin wins, which you knew he was gonna fucking win. Faust.
Right.
Who didn't think this?
He ain't losing it.
And so that finishes, right? I don't know Raw's over. And now I'm seeing the streets of fucking Tennessee, which they're in Tennessee. I go,
Right.
All right, and I'm watching, and I go, why are we in a bar? Oh, and I look at the clock, and I go, oh,
What's
fuck.
Nikki Bella doing back on Raw?
I go, Sasha Banks is back first. And we're watching Barmageddon. I go, oh, fuck, all right, well, that's
Bella
over.
brought her back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Blake Shelton's gonna be a manager, I guess.
I go, fucking Blake
Him and
singing
Carson
fucking Wasted Away in Paradise. I don't know what the fuck he's singing over here for. Oh, God. And that's the end of your fucking Monday Night Raw, Faust. Fantastic, though. Like I told you, I said, it went quick, probably because I was so busy watching fucking the guy drop dead on Monday night.
Right.
So that's that.
More on that on the main show.
Oh, way more on that on the main show. Start your engines when the show starts because that's coming. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is your rundown of WWE for the week. We will be back in 2 days if you are on Patreon. We'll be back in 2 days for your AEW rewind and get into that. Anything you need to say, Fausty?
The revamped Dynamite.
Yeah, I want to see how the fucking... I think their shows are going to start with lasers like it's Impact. You know how they were big with lasers? Yeah. That's their thing. Like it's the 80s. We got lasers, Because you see those little promo things? Like everyone's with lasers around. That I go, we're going to fucking see if we got Laser Ramon coming out. Okay. Remember, they were going to name him Laser. Good Lord. Fuck it. All right, kids, go check out everything is social media. Look for Lingus Mafia, TikTok, IG, Twitter, you name it. But patreon.com/Lingus Mafia is where you want to go. I'm Kev. He's Faust. We'll see you in a couple days.